Market research is an analysis of a targeted customer base and their response to a product, service, or company. It can be helpful before a product or service is ready to launch for a company to ensure that they begin with the best possible start. It can give a company that has been around for decades a much-needed energy boost. Older companies can sometimes get stuck in a rut, and market research helps them compete with newer generation companies that may be more familiar with the younger crowd. It is also beneficial for younger companies who want to ensure they aren't wasting time or money on products or services that aren't as desirable as others. Market research can mitigate risk. Knowing how your customer will respond can save the company lots of money when a company decides to take a chance, whether it's on expansion, a new product, or a new pricing strategy. One of the biggest online movie streaming companies once told its customers it was changing its format. Customers responded by dropping the service like a hot potato, and the stock price plummeted. A little market research ahead of time could have prevented the whole mess. Research can tell you how to attract more people to a particular group effectively. However, if you want a broader customer base, research can tell you what you're missing, why certain demographics are interested, and how you can get them interested. Evaluate your competitors with market research. Find out which of your competitors are doing better and why. What do they have that you don't have? Is it their reputation? Do customers trust them? Trust their product? Is it quality? How do you get what they have? What is it that you're missing, and how do you acquire it? Often, companies make decisions about marketing that backfires. Customers hate the new branding, and the company doesn't know until they spent millions of dollars. But the customer knew as soon as they saw the new branding. Had the company done a little research, they would have benefited from customer reactions before spending all that money. Companies are often surprised at what the customers respond to. Sometimes what the company thinks is outdated is what the customer feels loyalty towards. In the same way that producers have movie premieres before releasing a film nationwide, companies can test out new packaging or marketing ideas before launching them. Market research can be done on a small scale, but the smaller the scale, the smaller the representation of real people you will reach. Small-scale market research can be cheap, but the cost might be more for data that is not accurate. Market research by professional companies can be very expensive, but it does have a much bigger demographic, and the information you get back will be more valuable. It depends on the size of the company. A small company might want to do its own market research. As the company grows, using a firm might make more sense. Other times, the company is married to their idea and can't seem to budge no matter what. Market research can help there too. If you're sure nothing should change, check with your customers. Sometimes people want something new, even when they are loyal to the brand. Henry Ford was asked during the 1920s to add some individuality to his cars. He refused. General Motors offered cars in all colors and models, with cooling systems, accelerators, gas tanks in the rear, etc. During the 20s, Ford was still producing the Model T. His sales had dropped significantly. In 1927, he shut his factory for 18 months to design a new car, but he never regained the momentum of his first 20 years. He would have benefited from market research. Skipping this step might be a big mistake. One thing is clear: market research will save even the smallest company wasted time and money. Without market research, there is no way to know in advance what the customer really wants.